Good morning, ladies. Welcome back to the Well-Nourished Homemaker. I hope you all are doing well. Today I wanted to bring you along a cozy winter day in the life, and I hope that you find some homemaking motivation and get inspired as homemakers. And if you are new, hello, my name is Audrey. I make motivational homemaking videos, stay-at-home mom of 2, and traditional living. So if you are interested in that, I would love to have you. And if you do enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. All right, good morning, ladies. I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee. I made some of my oatmeal cookies this morning, so I'm just snacking on that. And I have, as you see, lots of laundry to do. I went to the laundromat yesterday, and I figured I could just sit here and chit chat with you ladies, catch up a little bit, and while I do some laundry. I think the one nice thing, if we're trying to look at the positive here, of the laundromat is that you can get all your laundry done, like your whole laundry for the week, within an hour. So that's nice because I just come back here and I use my dryer. We ended up getting a part for it, but my husband put it together and it still is not working. So pretty positive. And I usually wash and dry all of my laundry, and once everything is done, then I go and fold it. So it's kind of like I'm still doing that. Yeah, I took off last week filming just because I had struggled with a tooth infection. I was in a lot of pain, so I eventually ended up getting into the dentist, and they unfortunately had to pull it, or I would have had to wait like who knows how long to go up to Columbus, get a root canal. And I don't know if you ladies know how I feel about root canals, but I don't think they're trustworthy. They're not sustainable long term. So I just felt like, you know, pull it and then later on down the road I'll like an implant there or something. So I had to take antibiotics, which of course, if you ladies know, almost killed me because not the greatest for your gut. So I was just like making sure I was taking a lot of probiotic foods, taking my pre and probiotic supplements, just trying to nourish my gut and get back all those healthy microbiomes and everything. I haven't been able to work out in like 2 weeks because you're not really you want to like allow that to heal before you do any rigorous exercise. So that actually, you know, I take that back. I have been exercising, but it's more so like walking, which I have fallen back in love with, especially in the winter time. I like just going outside and having that like cold, fresh, refreshing air is really therapeutic, and I really want to get back into walking again because I think it's just overlooked and underrated. So I've been doing that, and that's been really nice just because it's like that one form of exercise where it's not putting stress and strain on your body, but at the same time you're still getting the benefits of working out. So I know this is random, but I ended up throwing all of my thin socks away. I hate how they felt on my feet when I wore my tennis shoes. So I found these compression socks at Marshall's, and they're so cute. I'm trying to declutter all unnecessary things that I have and just like have one set of everything, if that makes sense, like one set of socks. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of decluttering. Let me fix this real quick. If you ladies are like this, but if you're like in a funk or if you're going through like some sort of growing pains or something, I either A, organize, declutter the whole house, deep clean, B, cut my hair, or rearrange the house. So I didn't feel like doing B or C, so I decluttered a lot. It felt very freeing and took a lot of weight off of my mind and heart, and I don't know how it does that, but it does really help if you ever feel like in a funk. I always have this like dialogue in my head, almost like a narrator in my mind, like trying to convince myself like, oh, I want to do this, this, and this, but I don't have the motivation. And I was like doing that this morning when I was like making my coffee, And I was like, yeah, I want to do this, this, and this, but like, what's the point? I've showed this before, like nobody cares. Like just that like an intrusive negative thought like creeping in, because I struggled this past week just with a lot of discouragement, I guess, and feeling misjudged. And I was just having that dialogue in my head, and I was like, yeah, but I don't feel motivated. And then the other voice in my head was like, yeah, you're not going to until you get moving. Because I've always known that to be true, that, you know, you're not gonna feel motivated until you like take the initial first steps to start. So that's what I had to do. I was like pummeling my body just to take a shower, do my hair, do my makeup, do my nails, and just get back in the rhythm of things. And life happens, and you like experience a tooth infection, or your kids are sick, or you know, you and your spouse are struggling, you know, whatever it is that is like a little hiccup, it kind of gets you down, and you just have to restart. And that's what I had to do, like get back into moving my body and things. It's in a sense like it's really good. I'm always trying to look at like the positive that came out of this negative situation, like with my tooth and everything like that. It did force me to slow down, and it did help my body to rest from all those vigorous exercises. And I think now looking back, like I needed to maybe slow down a little bit, reevaluate like how much I'm working out, steer away more from like the hard hit cardio, and more towards like walking and doing a little bit of ab and slow Pilates. And I still definitely want to do resistance training with weights and stuff, but that's not something I have to like, okay, I have to sweat for like 45 minutes. I love lifting weights because it's not that like high intense that you have to do. It's more so you will be breaking a sweat without jumping up and down, and that's what I like about weight training. Yeah, just trying to find things that are more soft and not as strenuous, I think, on even not just my body but just my mind as well, because it does take a lot more effort to nurture and take care of what like stress and strain you put on your body. So anyways, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and try and finish up this laundry, and then need to head to town today to do a few errands, and then we'll see what else we can get into today. You're putting away Sissy's clothes?
Go.
Good job.
So something I have been trying to do on a daily is to have a green juice, and one way I do that is by these superfood powders I get at my local market from Sun Food. Of course, you can get any type of superfood green powder. I think is just a really good way to get in your nutrition and your vitamins and anything that you may be lacking. This one I love. It has amazing ingredients. You can pause the video and read them, look up the benefits for yourself. And then also I've been incorporating matcha. I've mentioned before I've watched Cambria Joy, and she's really inspired me to really take that next step. And it doesn't take like these big, huge, monumentous like changes in order to see changes in your health. It's these small little habits daily, and matcha is just an amazing antioxidant, and it includes one of the most powerful ECGs, so it just is an amazing way to protect your cells and boost your metabolism and just your gut health. And then here I'm taking all of the vitamins currently that I have been taking, and I will go ahead and leave these links below if you are interested in any of these supplements. If you were to choose any of them, I would say a B complex, so I will link those below for you.
is today's breakfast. I'm having some plain Greek yogurt, and then I put blackberries, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, papaya seeds, what else? Some cinnamon, vanilla extract, peanut butter, honey. So I think that's it. I always put bee pollen on top of my yogurt, copper, and B vitamins. So that is what I'm going to eat. I'm going to do my makeup, and I'm going to watch a little bit of YouTube videos.
I did want to mention that I am wearing a few different sweaters in this video that I received from a company, so if you ladies are interested, they will be linked below. I find them to be very elegant and feminine and very cozy, so I've really been enjoying them. And I did get like oversized because I knew that possibly they might shrink when I wash them, so keep that in mind. And yeah, I will link them below. Something I had noticed this past week was that my body was burning through all of my minerals because I was under more stress than usual. So I wanted to just mention that, because when you are a stay-at-home mom, or just when things happen in life to where it is much more difficult to cope, or you're met with daily triggers that put you in that constant state of stress, whether it's even good stress like working out, your body can burn through those minerals and you can experience a lot of side effects. Mine was heart palpitations, shortness of breath, fatigue, irritableness. Just I really noticed that I was a lot weaker. I'd get up and I feel a lot more lightheaded. So I really needed to take a step back and to really reevaluate how I can become more resilient when it comes to stress. I was at the park last summer, and I will never forget what this older lady told me, and I felt like it came from a place from experience and something that she maybe didn't do herself, or something that she realized she needed to do. I had the kids with me and they were being a little bit difficult, and she just said, take care of yourself. And I'll never forget that, because at the moment I knew like that's exactly what I wasn't doing. And as a mom, it's very hard to always feel like needed, and just to feel like a magnetic force, like anywhere you go, like you're followed and you're pulled at and tugged at. And while that is a beautiful thing, I also want to talk to those mamas who feel maybe overwhelmed by that, because maybe you're introverted or you're just overtouched, overstimulated, and you don't get that time. I really truly understand, and I just hope that I can be an encouragement for you, that while we are in this season of little ones, like, all I know is that it will get easier, because as they get older, I know from experience with Josiah, like, he doesn't need me as much, but it is something that is still on a daily basis, like, I struggle with. So yeah, I just wanted to, if you have any words of wisdom or encouragement for me, please write that below, because I always need to be reminded myself. And I hope you ladies enjoyed today's video, and you found some homemaking motivation, and you got inspired as homemakers, and I hope to see you in my next video. Alright, bye!